Take a look, folks. Finals coming up. 4 men enter, 1 man leaves. The FIA lightweight champion.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, we have reached the time for the final for the 71 kilogram bout. But first, let's take a time and welcome the FIA flag and also the FIA belt.
Нормально. Нет, да, я 2 и все. Я последний 2. Я последний 2 и все. Сейчас еще 2 боя и все. Да. Не знаю. Титульные бои, что ли? Да, титульный бой сейчас и потом Журавлев и все.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to FIA World Grand Prix Odessa! Yep. And now, ladies and gentlemen, take away the champion belt.
There's one reason these athletes have sacrificed everything else in their life. They put everything else on hold because this is at stake. The first ever FIA lightweight champion will be crowned tonight in Odessa, Ukraine.
FIA World Grand Prix Odessa!
It's a historic evening. Our first time in Ukraine, our first time outside of Moldova, and the first time that we will have a FIA lightweight world champion. Take a look at the tail of the tape here between Rusu and Akopyan.
Ladies and gentlemen, and now I would like to call the fighters. Introducing first, from Armenia, please welcome to Zhora Akopyan.
Akopyan narrowly won his quarterfinal matchup by split decision. Maybe he's the fighter who has conserved more energy up to this point. Akopyan went the full 3 rounds with Stanislav Kazantsev in the quarterfinals, but was victorious. And as I mentioned, normally he's a pressure fighter. Normally he's aggressive. We did not see that in his quarterfinal matchup. Are we gonna see it now in the finals? What is his game plan going to be to walk out of here the FIA lightweight champion of the world?
And now, ladies and gentlemen, I want to call his opponent to the white corner. He's coming from Moldova. Please welcome to Constantin Rusu.
This is my team. Never back down.
The man who won the King of Kings World Grand Prix in March of 2018. The man who won the FIA World Grand Prix in March of 2019 and took home the welterweight championship in both promotions, now makes it to the finals to try to become the first ever 2-division champion in FIA. Can Constantin Rusu do what has never been done before and walk out of Odessa, Ukraine, a champ?
Presenting the white corner, age of 21, weighing 71 kilogram, height 1.79 meters, having a personal record of 15 fights, 13 plus 1 win, and 1 loss. He's fighting for grading gym. From Armenia, bring the noise for Zhora Akopyan. Presenting the black corner, age 25, weighing 71 kilogram, height 1.80 meters, having a personal record of 25 fights, 21 plus 1 wins, 2 losses. He's fighting for Lion Moldova. Ladies and gentlemen, from Moldova, make some noise for Constantin Rusu. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the final fight for the 71 kilogram title belt. 3-minute 3-round, extra 1 round, K1 rules. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the show. Referee in the ring, Suhan Yulian.
Final fight, no rules. We recommend all the time. No clinching, no elbow. Shake hands if you want to.
Go to your hand. Take. First round. Fight!
Round 1.
And we're underway, folks. Championship is on the line in this one. Can Rusu make it 2 tournaments in a row? Can he make it 2 championships in a row? Or will Zhora Akopyan of Armenia, by way of Belarus, walk out of here the inaugural FIA lightweight champion? Both guys playing it safe here. Interesting side kick there from Rusu. I don't know if I've ever seen that out of him before. It's always interesting to guess what kind of physical condition these guys are in, having had a fight. Things did go the full 3 rounds for both guys in their quarterfinal matchup. You just never know if anybody was injured or hurt in that quarterfinal matchup. Some of these guys are very, very skilled at concealing their injuries, concealing any pain that they may have. I've heard stories where guys have had broken bones and have managed to hide it from the judges and from the officials, from the doctors, just in order to be able to fight again in the finals. Wow, what a bizarre start to this fight here. Both guys playing it very cool, very cautious. It's like they're almost just kind of going through the motions here. Got to constantly stay on your toes, though. You've got to constantly look at the defensive skills there of Akopyan as he manages to stay out of range of Rusu. Both guys about the same height and about the same age. Rusu a little bit older and maybe 1 centimeter taller.
Stop!
End of round 1.
It's like we injected intravenous. Escape from the bricks, now we stirring up shit. Keep it grounded with the beeline, smoking on the greenest. Culture in our veins like we injected intravenous. Grounded with the baseline, smoking on the greenest.
And Rusu for the FIA Lightweight Championship of the World. For the very first time, FIA invades Ukraine. And who knows, maybe this is just the first step. Maybe there's plans to go elsewhere at this point. I don't know, but it certainly would be interesting to see where FIA is going to pop up next in the world. Here we go.
Round 2.
3 minutes on the clock for round number 2 between Constantin Rusu of Moldova in the black and Zhora Akopyan of Armenia, Belarus in the white. You can feel the intensity increasing inside the ring right now. There's a lot more movement, a lot more shots being thrown. Rusu has yet to really open up though. He's punching, he's kicking, he's jabbing, but he's still not putting a whole lot of mustard behind those shots. Akopyan certainly wants to be the aggressor here. Rusu is one of those guys who's always in constant motion. He utilizes the ring very well. He moves around a lot, likes to use those kicks from a long range. And you can see there, he's not putting a whole lot into those shots. He may be looking for that one big opening, and if he sees it, he may go for it. Well, it looked like at the opening of round number 1 that things were going to start to break down, that we were starting to see a war between these two. That somebody was going to have to show that they want it more. I don't know, I've really seen that from these guys yet. Rusu caught him with the left, but you can see the head movement there from Akopyan. Head kick goes upstairs by Rusu.
Stop. Fight.
Akopyan had a little smoke behind that shot. Inside 30 seconds now in round number 2. Very close fight. Both guys playing it very close to the vest. Obviously no knockdowns yet. Not a whole lot of cumulative damage. Normal scoring techniques are very close. Spectacular, not many of those. Normal techniques and ring aggression, very, very close. Akopyan was the one dictating the fight so far. He was the one pushing forward, perhaps throwing more shots. I don't know, it was very close. This is a difficult one to score. You're gonna have to pay very close attention in this one to score for one way or the other. But one thing is for sure, somebody's winning these rounds. You cannot, when the title is on the line like this, and in a tournament situation, you cannot just score every round 10-10. You just can't do that. Somebody's winning these rounds, but who? Well, folks, Daniel Austin here at ringside, and this is it. This is the big one. This is the finals. It doesn't get any bigger than this in the lightweight division. Good body kick goes in from Rusu as we kick off the third and final round here. Body kick goes in again, that time in a liver area, and a punch as well. Both fighters maybe just conserving their energy, perhaps. They know the potential of having to go 6 rounds and what that entails physically from a fighter. But this is it. This is round 3. This is where you have to put all your cards on the table. Like I said, if anybody perhaps has more gas in the tank, it may be Akopyan. He just seems to have been less active in his quarterfinal matchup. But at this point, anything is possible. Remember, both these guys have already fought 5 rounds of kickboxing here. Whoa! Rusu!
Listen, my command.
I think that Akopyan claiming an illegal shot, and then Rusu let him have it with a right hand afterwards. There was no instructions from the referee to stop, and so it's protect yourself at all times.
Fight.
Half the time already expired here in this championship fight. Rusu goes upstairs, it's blocked.
Stop! Step back. Fight.
You can't leave it to chance here. You cannot just leave it up to destiny here. This is where you have to take destiny into your own hands. You have got to prove that you are unquestionably the better fighter here. Easy for me to say. I haven't been kickboxing for 5.5 rounds. Oh, Rusu caught one on the chin. Akopyan looks like he's striking with a lot more conviction and power than does Rusu. But he's not really landing. You can see he's catching nothing but air. Nothing but air. Look at Rusu, bobbing and weaving, floating like a butterfly, stinging like a bee.
Stop. Fight.
Time slipping away here. Head kick blocked again. Looking for a trip now. Final seconds here. Oh! Both guys landed.
Fight. Stop.
End of the fight. We go to the judges' scorecards. They will decide who will be the FIA lightweight champion of the world. Round 3 action, folks, between Rusu and Akopyan. You got to give these guys respect. You got to give them credit. They made it the full 6 rounds. Both men in the ring right now, showing their appreciation to the crowd. Rusu doing push-ups in the ring right now. Mike Diamonds has the official info, whispering something in the ear of the referee.
Ladies and gentlemen, the referee has reached a decision for an extra round.
I think that's necessary. I think that's a great decision. In my eyes, there was not a definitive winner in this contest. Both guys did a great job of conserving their energy and being able to make sure that they could make it the full 6 rounds.
Let's get ready for
if it was
round
necessary,
4.
it was necessary. And now we go, where is that cameraman going? And now we have 1 extra round to decide the championship.
Extra round.
Here we go, 3 minutes left. It's cliche, but it's true. Who wants it more? Oh, just knocked the taste out of his mouth. Now you can feel that business is about to pick up. Maybe this is what they finally need to light that fire underneath them this extra round. This also our first of 2 championship matches here tonight. After this, we go to an interim heavyweight championship fight. Pavel Zhuravlov taking on Mehmet Ozer. But right now, these 2 lightweights trying to decide who will be the inaugural FIA World Champion. Rusu goes upstairs. He is deadly with that head kick when it connects. Oh, clipped him. Akopyan scores with a right. Body kick goes in. Both guys at times have had absolutely stunning defensive displays, but we have not yet seen a definitive offensive winner, a dominant offensive champion. Half the time gone by now. If I'm in the corner of either of these guys, I've got to be screaming at the top of my lungs right now to go forward, to do something. It's still right down the middle between these 2. Nice defensive moves there by Akopyan. Oh, and a left hand scores from Rusu. And a left hand from Akopyan. There's nothing between these 2. It is absolutely dead even. What do you do in this situation? You have to get the instant replay out and literally count every single shot. Can you go a second extra round in a tournament? Crowd wants to see a winner here. Inside 30 seconds now. With a corner of Akopyan going berserk now. Shouting instructions, telling him to get busy. Rubbing his glove now in the face of Rusu. Oh my! Akopyan now. Hard leg kick goes in. Akopyan really starting to open up now. Rusu being backed up, and that's it. Did Akopyan do enough in the final 20 seconds or so to steal that round, or is it still even? Is it still dead even? Rusu says he can still go another round if it's necessary. I still don't know how to score it, folks. It's still too close to call for me. Take a look at round 3 highlights. Man, I'll tell you what. Somebody's going to walk out of here disappointed. And somebody's going to walk out of here the FIA lightweight champion of the world. We're going to send it up to ringside and Mike Diamonds momentarily to find out who that individual is.
Ladies and gentlemen, the referee have reached their decision. The new champion for the 71-kilogram bout is from Armenia, Zhora Akopyan.
Wow, a gasp let out in this arena as Zhora Akopyan is announced the new FIA lightweight champion of the world.
A special guest who will reward the winner, the champion of the 71-kilogram title bout. I would like to call Bakanja Alexander, Head of Physical Culture Administration of Odessa, and Pustrachi Ruslan Alexandrovich.
It took 7 rounds of kickboxing But Zhora Akopyan has done it. He has become the FIA lightweight champion. Yeah, get in there. Strap that sucker on.
Ladies and gentlemen, the champion is rewarded by Bakanja Alexander, Head of Physical Culture Administration of Odessa, and Puzdrache Ruslan Alexandrovich. Ladies and gentlemen, just to let you know, this belt is golden, real gold. Once again, welcome to FIA World Grand Prix Odessa!
Zhora Akopyan, the first ever champion in the lightweight division for FIA.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the
Commiserations, of course, to
first
Constantin
champion
Rusu,
of this
who is
evening.
still
We have the main
the
event of
FIA
this evening.
welterweight.